No longer only about tennis, as Alex Eala deals with her new normal. As her following multiplies as word of her exploit spread, Alex Eala stays the course in the face of another learning curve. Instead of a W, Alex Eala walked away from her Australian Open debut with a different letter altogether. A U for understanding. Understanding where she stands, not just as a 20-year-old competing in one of tennis' biggest stages, but as the first Filipino to carry the weight of a nation largely unfamiliar with the ways and rules in the sport's highest level. From the long queues to the packed Court 6 at Melbourne Park, where Eala absorbed a tough 6-0, 3-6, 2-6 loss to American Alicia Parks despite opening with a bagel, the support for her was, in her own words, overwhelming. It spilled into social media as well, with clips of her Australian Open journey drawing massive views and interactions before, during, and after match day. The world number 49 admitted the experience was a double-edged sword, particularly with the outpouring of support from Filipinos based in Australia. It was so heartwarming, and I think that's one of the things that made the loss a bit harder, Eala said. A lot of people are rooting for me. I hope the support continues through the losses and the wins. Just the fact that everyone came out and really squeezed into that cozy court. I really felt the love, and I'm super thankful. Like Eala herself, her following is still new to the Grand Slam and tennis scene, altogether. Crowd reactions came at unexpected moments, enthusiasm sometimes spilling beyond tennis etiquette, with some netizens labeling the scenes as unruly. Local media reported long lines at the venue, prompting tighter security measures as organizers worked to manage the influx of supporters. Sydney Morning Herald journalist Belli Eder captured the phenomenon in a feature that dubbed Eala a national hero, written during a practice session ahead of her debut. A video posted by Lequipes Quentin Moynet showed a long queue of fans waiting to get in hours before Eala even stepped on court. Even the Australian Open's official X account acknowledged the situation and promised to do better in handling the surge of support. All of it is new. These feats have drawn comparisons between the young star and boxing legend Manny Pacquiao, whom Eala has cited as one of her inspirations growing up. The modest Eala, however, was quick to brush off the parallels, saying she is nowhere near the level of the 8th-division world champion. Hindi naman ganun. IBA naman aside Manny Pacquiao. I think nasa ibang level na siya. Eala said in a report by Rain Cabral of Masterplan, Australia, via ABS-CBN Global. I mean, naalala ko kapag may laban sa Manny, talagang parang Bicasian, young MGA Tao, hindi pumapasak. Tapos, young buong pamilya, nasa bahay may lechon may popcorn. So sa tingin ko, medyo malayo pa ko. Yet for Eala, the Australian Open was less about milestones and more about perspective. I'm the only Filipino who's in the draw right now, and who's ever been in the draw, she said. I'm nowhere near the leagues of the greats like Djokovic, Sabalenka, and Alcaraz. I have so much respect for them. But I do like to think I have a following for a reason, and I'd like to think that the impact I've had on the platform I've built has a positive impact on certain demographics. My demographic, one of the things I can reflect on for Philippine tennis. Learning, she said, will come with both wins and losses. It's a process to take it all in. Some elements are overwhelming, but I'm still young, and I'm learning how to deal with the attention, she added. Back home, the ripple effect is already visible. Tennis courts are harder to book more than ever as more and more people, young and old, both serious and weekend warriors, take up the game, no doubt inspired by Eala's exploits. In a week's time, the Philippines will host its first ever WTA 125 tournament, a milestone that signals another beginning, both for Eala and her home fans. That will be a learning curve, too.